Good morning, everyone. We are at the Mexican spider monkey exhibit, and we're gonna wait just a second to get started for some more folks to tune in.
All right, well, we're going to get started. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Take a Break with Jake here on the National Zoo Facebook page. Today, we are at the Mexican spider monkey exhibit, and I'm here with my pal, Jessica, who's our lead primate keeper here at the zoo. And Jessica's going to tell us all about the 4 spider monkeys that call the zoo their home. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Tell us who you have here. Who's in our family?
Okay, so this is Sandy. He is our male, and we have 3 other females. They are spread throughout the exhibit. Their names are Poppy, Chloe, and Molly.
Oh, here comes
This
one.
one's Chloe.
Okay, the obvious question that I have is, how do you tell them apart? They all look very similar from like a cursory glance.
I don't know how to describe it. They all look so different to me. Like, even the smallest part of them, I can tell who it is from a distance. You just spend time with them and you can tell.
Just like with like all of our other animals here at the zoo, right? It's just like inherent in their individual personalities and their looks that they're different. Are there like particular characteristics that you spot on them, or is it just tiny things?
So Chloe kind of like waddles a little when she walks. Like, she has a different gait from the others. Sandy, he is like almost a scooch bow-legged. He is really funny when he walks. And then Poppy has a very, very long body, like almost longer. All of them have very long bodies, but she looks especially long. And then Molly is a little short.
Okay, cool. Now this exhibit is planted with a ton of different plants to help give them cover and shade. Do they eat any of the plants in here?
Sometimes they do. A lot of times they like to reach out and then make a really big mess through the mess for the same plants that are in the exhibit.
Okay,
So,
right, of course.
But we do give them browse several times a week. So today they've got like 4 different types in here. They are really important seed distributors in their ecosystem, and they eat a ton of leaves naturally. They just don't tend to eat a ton of the ones in here that we have so nicely provided.
Right, okay, yes. It's always better if someone like hand feeds you or like puts it right in front of you than if you have to like work for it. So they're leaf eaters. What else do spider monkeys eat in the wild, and then what's their diet here in the zoo?
So in the wild they eat a lot of berries, a lot of fruits, a lot of leaves, and they also eat insects when they can get them, and bird eggs when they can get them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they eat a wide variety of stuff, and we really represent that here. They get berries twice a day to really get that good seed dispersal in their system. They also get a biscuit twice a day. They get 2 different types of biscuit, and we love them. They get a canned primate diet and a ton of fruits and vegetables. They get spinach every day. They get corn every day. They get papaya, grapes. That's her little play face.
Cute.
So they have a really, really varied diet.
So very healthy, these creatures. Very cool. So obviously you have a good relationship with these monkeys because you're here every day taking care of them. Can you tell us a little bit about like the family dynamics of a spider monkey troop and like where you fit in with all of that?
So spider monkeys are really interesting in primate society because males stay in their family group instead of females. So usually a female will stay in a family group. In most primate societies, females stay and males go and start their own thing. But in spider monkeys, it's the opposite. Males stay, and females, once they get old enough, will actually go out and find another males group to join. And so there's a large amount of males in their society naturally. So that's pretty cool. But my role kind of within this cohesive unit, sometimes they tend to, sometimes they have days where they're like not really feeling each other,
Sure.
We took a really long time here with these guys to build that relationship with them. It took a really long time. So we are now at the point where everything is smooth sailing relationship-wise, but it's still something that we work on every day.
Okay. Now, to build a relationship with like all of the animals that I get to work with is probably very similar to the way that you build them with the primates here at the zoo. So a lot of it is pairing their favorite things with you, and with positive associations comes like strong relationships. So what are some of their favorite things to do or to eat or to see?
So they get trained every day, and that is, with primates, the best way to form a relationship. You consistently give them positive reinforcement, and also you're exercising their mind. So it's a great way to build a bond with them. Their favorite foods, they get trained with grapes. They get Nutri-Grain bars with black soil, so that's just like kind of a nice supplement for them. Helps their skin, helps their fur. And they also, when they do a really good behavior really, really well, they do something really big, they get injected or something, they get figs.
Figs. So tasty.
Figs are it.
That's awesome. Way cool. What's he snacking on there, Kelsey?
I think it's a pepper.
A pepper. How tasty.
I didn't even see where he got it from.
So he actually got it from, we have puzzle feeders hidden throughout. So one of the biggest things with primates is keeping their mind occupied. So we put their food in various puzzle feeders throughout the day. So it's really hard to see, but there's a puzzle feeder hidden in this tree. That's where he got it from.
Okay.
If you see that metal ball.
I don't, but I trust that it's there.
It is there. There's 4 in here.
Oh, wow, there it is. Okay, I see it. But I don't know how to zoom in on it for the camera, so just trust me, it's there.
And this is just Molly destroying a tree, because why not?
Molly. So where are Mexican spider monkeys found in the wild?
They are found in Mexico.
No way!
I know. They're found pretty much all throughout Central America.
Okay, cool. Here's one right here, Kelsey. It's a little closer in view. They're clearly like not worried about getting their camera time in this morning.
No.
They're just living their lives. So they're found down in Mexico, in Central America, rainforest habitat, I'm assuming?
Yes.
So that's why you have it like so lushly planted here for them, right, to mimic that. And Jess mentioned earlier that these guys are really important seed dispersers, which means that as they're eating the seeds, they're depositing them along the forest floor with a nice little thing of manure as well, and that helps new plants and trees to grow. So that's a really integral part of a healthy rainforest. But what are some of the struggles that they face out in the wild in the rainforest?
So unfortunately, their numbers have drastically been reduced within the past about 3 to 4 years. They went from being a generally stable population to critically endangered. That's the last step before extinct in the wild.
Wow.
So that really stinks. So the biggest problem that they have is construction coming through their habitat. So a lot of highways being put in, a lot of problems with their natural habitat just being decimated. And the pet trade is also a really, really serious problem for spider monkeys.
Okay. Pets, like as a zoo person and as someone who's worked with the animals, like I would never want to have a spider monkey anywhere near my house, I guess. The allure is definitely there for a lot of people. I can see it, like, I mean, spider monkeys are undeniably cute. They have beautiful faces.
They're cute.
They're so cute. But like, Jessica, you work with these animals every day. You're not like in there with them, loving on them, like getting.
No, so there's always a barrier in between us and them. They are much stronger than we are and much faster than we are. Just because they are a small primate doesn't mean that they are not dangerous. Primates are always capable of hurting you. They are not an appropriate pet for hundreds of reasons. One of the biggest ones is they need this group dynamic. They need this strong structural spider monkey lifestyle. They need to be with other monkeys. They're not a dog. Yep. They're not a pet. Just because they look cute doesn't mean that you should have them as a pet.
Yeah, for sure. And they have big teeth.
They have big teeth.
Like, I think people don't think about that when they
That's
think
true.
of monkeys, because like Jessica was mentioning, they eat a lot of like vegetation and a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables. Mm-hmm. They still have massive teeth. Like we were seeing our friend over here chomping down on that pepper, and you could see his giant canine teeth.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they have big teeth, and they're a New World monkey. So New World monkeys have, in general, smaller canines than Old World monkeys because they don't usually eat meat.
Okay.
And they just, in general, are not crushing through bigger things, but they still have really big, sharp teeth. And they also, I think people have the misconception with primates and thinking because they groom themselves that they're a clean animal. And that is incorrect.
They're like very gross, yes?
They're very gross.
I was watching, oh, he's doing it again. He's just like playing with his bottom right now. He's a monkey, that's what they do. Yeah, so not a good pet. That's like very clear to us. Mm-hmm. And another thing that you can do to help primates out beyond just like not getting one as a pet is by making sure that you're reducing your use of single-use plastics, of paper products, things like that, that come from the forests in the rainforest and from mining in the rainforest, which destroys animal habitat like the spider monkey habitat. or even just fragments it, because those smaller pockets of forest can always sustain a larger family group of primates. So we can all do our part to help these animals out. And the National Zoo is definitely helping because these spider monkeys are part of the species survival plan, right?
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about what that means.
So the species survival plan is basically just a really detailed genetic code, more or less. So that is one of the best ways that AZA zoos have come up with to make sure that the genetic diversity within the species within our care is being upheld high, it's got a high standard, and we always know the genetics of our individuals. And so that way we know that we're not mating Sandy with his great aunt, you know,
Right,
and so
not good.
we know everything that's going in, everything that's coming out. So it's really detailed, it's a lot of work, and every time there's a birth or you're putting animals together, everything is always done by recommendation. We're never doing things randomly. All of these animals were put here very specifically.
Okay.
Oh, it's starting to rain, they're hiding.
Oh, they're like.
I wondered what that sound was, and I was like,
Here's some action. They're like, please, no, thank you.
You would not know that they are not really found in rain.
That's so funny. They're like
They're
not
so
into the rain.
dramatic.
Now,
yeah, there's a little bit of roof cover right
Yeah,
here
there's
for those of you that
It's
does.
nice in the whole viewing area right here. There's always dry spots because it's always very dry right here. So they have cover.
now they're wild animals, yeah. So
Right.
in theory, they should enjoy being in the rain. Do they ever like getting a bath by the rain or anything like that?
They like to. We'll give them big tubs with bubbles and balls and toys, and they like to flip those.
That's so fun.
That's
Wow.
fun for them. That's something they enjoy doing.
That's so fun. Typically, you know, the weather is like pretty nice here in Nashville throughout most of the summer for them to be outside throughout the day. When it's cooler outside, you guys give them access to their indoor habitat?
Yeah, and it just depends too. Like they are much more cold hardy than they look.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they generally have access most of the time, so they can choose whether they want to be inside or outside.
That makes sense. We like to give our animals as much choice as possible here at the zoo because that makes their lives so much more enriching. And certainly with the training that Jessica and her team does with all of the primates, there's a lot of choice and control involved for the animals. If they don't want to come over and train, they don't have to. Like Jessica's not going to let you go in there and be like, nope, you're doing it. It's all about that relationship that she was mentioning earlier, that positive reinforcement that she and the other trainers offer them to encourage them to basically partner with you to maintain these behaviors and learn new ones.
Right.
This is like, we have to talk about it, that prehensile tail.
Yes.
That is so cool to see it in action right there holding onto the mesh. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So one of the cool things about New World monkeys, they're the only ones that have that prehensile tail. And
Okay.
Spider monkeys are really cool because they only have 4 digits on their hands. They don't have a thumb. And so their hands are really long, their fingers are really long, really powerful, so it kind of makes a natural groove for them to grip onto trees or branches or whatever. And then that tail really makes up for the difference of not having that thumb.
Okay.
So they can pick up a single craisin with that tail. It's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yes, they have, and it's so strong. It's so strong. So they can hold their whole body weight just on that tail.
Wow.
I didn't realize that they could hold just with that.
Yeah, just with the tail. A lot of times, Sandy will get excited, hyper, and he's running through these vines, and then this one long hanging vine, he likes to hang on it just on his tail and just swing back and forth.
Oh, so fun. I love that.
Because, Jake, we've talked about other animals that have prehensile tails, but they don't use it to support their entire body weight.
A lot of people think of prehensile tail and they probably are thinking of spider monkeys and other species of monkeys because they're thinking like, oh, they can just hang. Most animals, their prehensile tails, like a binturong or a kinkajou, those tails are kind of like an extra limb so they can hold on, but just like if I were to hold on to the monkey bars, I would only be able to hold on with one hand for a couple seconds. Not the case with the spider monkey, clearly. One thing that you can't really tell because we're so far back, but I've noticed before when I worked with spider monkeys in the past, they actually have a bare part of the end of their tail that's so dexterous like we were talking about, and that is really what allows them to
Yeah, it's basically like a thicker layer of skin.
It's
on the bottom of their
crazy.
tail. Yeah,
so cool.
Yeah.
Kelsey, do we have any questions so far?
Yeah, I have a few. Jess, do you think we would be able to get a better view from outside? I don't actually know. I'm just wondering.
I don't know if the glare will be really bad, but there's 2 monkeys up here.
They say hi. They look like little bats.
Yeah,
There they
look
are.
like really big bats.
Hi. Yeah.
Of course.
Where are you going, Claire?
So cute.
She's got that little dry spot down there.
Eileen is wondering who is the dominant monkey in the group.
That is Sandy. So males are dominant in this species.
Okay. And let me see. Patty's wondering, do they miss people at the zoo? Let's go back inside. It's getting a little loud now.
Honestly, I haven't noticed any difference. I don't think they care really very much, which is surprising. I would have thought that they would have really impacted the primates enough, but I don't really think that I haven't noticed a difference in any there.
Yeah. I think they're like certainly curious. Like Jake and I have walked down here and they'll come over and look at us, but I don't think they miss us.
No, I think it speaks a lot to the enrichment program that we have here at the zoo, and especially what our primate team is doing, because you guys have some of the smartest and most complex animals here at the zoo. So Jessica and her team are always keeping them really well enriched by giving them a variety of different stimulants throughout the day. So that's not just like food, that's like novel food presentation. So presenting it in a different way that they haven't experienced before. It's creating ways for them to forage for different treats and different smells. Moving scents all throughout the exhibit, and they're holding, moving them around, and doing those training sessions, right? Is there anything else that you think of?
We do a lot of stuff inside the building that we don't do outside, so we keep things pretty natural, like we hide things out here, and then inside they get just a small discord of stuff. They've got literally half our building is just toys. It's just enrichment, and they are active with every enrichment item. It's a really cool thing about spider monkeys. Some other primates, they just don't really care as much. They're like, oh, whatever. But spider monkeys are all over the place all the time, getting into everything.
That's so fun.
So she's still completely dry.
Yeah, you can kind of see the rain coming down like right there. So she's doing a good
Jessica,
job.
can you confirm, do spider monkeys melt when they get wet?
They would think so.
They think so. Okay, that's just what
That's what I thought about myself as well. So I'm kind of nervous, Jake, for our walk back. So I saw a comment about missing their sounds, and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I've heard them vocalize.
So they are really vocal. Spider monkeys are really vocal. One thing that is different now that guests aren't here, Sandy, our male, used to alarm call periodically throughout the day.
Okay.
And he has not done that since the zoo's been closed, actually. But they have a lot. It's called kind of a whinny. It sounds like a whistle. They've done it several times, but it's easy to miss if you don't know what you're listening for. They're quiet primates. They're not like the gibbons. They're not going to have like a beautiful song that they're going to sing throughout the day. It's more just small interactions between the group.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's really coming down. I don't know how well people can see the rain. I really didn't think it was going to rain this morning, but we did get to see the spider monkeys active for a little bit, and then they were like, okay, thank you, we're going to stay dry. Can't blame them for that.
No, they're hiding.
Let's see. Noelle is wondering where spider monkeys are native to. Can you guys answer that question again?
So they are found pretty much all throughout Central and South America. So there's a lot of different spider monkey species. So like I said, they're New World primates. So that just means they're from the Americas. And these guys are from South America. We don't have any native primate species to North America. So these guys are found basically all throughout Central and South Mexico.
Cool.
Eileen, I can't see the second half of your comment about Noelle's question. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why my phone isn't showing the second half, but...
It's really coming down.
Yep. It's kind of hard to hear us, I'm assuming, so we might have to wrap this one up early.
Okay.
Is there anything else, Jessica, that you want to share about these guys?
Not necessarily, unless you guys have any other specific questions for me or for Jake.
We good?
I think so.
Questions? All right. You can always post questions in the comment section of this video, and then Kelsey, who's behind the phone right now, can help answer those questions throughout the day with Jessica's expert help.
I'm sure I will be texting you.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us today, y'all. Sorry we got rained out, but we'll be back next week with some more live streams for you to enjoy. Take care, everyone.
See ya.